Hello everyone. In today's discussion, we are going to discuss the mock test for English subject test. Okay, we are going to do 20 questions and we are discussing mock test number 3. Okay, let's start. First question is pick out the word that is most nearly the antonym of the given word. Okay, just give me a moment. Yes, which is most clearly the antonym of the given word. Antonym means opposite. We have to find a word opposite. Okay. Now, clandestine means something which is done secretly because it is a an illicit act. Okay. So when you do something secretly, when you do something quietly, we call it a clandestine act. So when you are doing secretly, that is the synonym. Doing something secretly is the synonym of clandestine. And when we talk of antonym, we are going to talk about open. Okay. So because clandestine means we are doing something secretly, the opposite word will be open because we are doing something openly, right? So open is the antonym, most nearly the antonym word of clandestine. All right. The answer is open. Moving on. What is the term for the doctor who attempts to alleviate mental and emotional disturbances by means of various techniques and drugs? Okay, so the answer is psychiatrist. Neurologist nahi hoga, psychologist nahi hoga because psychologist talks about psychology, whereas psychiatrist gives you drugs and various techniques and helps you alleviate. Alleviate का meaning होता है कम करना, okay, decrease करना. Mental and emotional disturbance. Okay, so psychiatrist is the right answer. We have just interviewed an applicant dash the committee believes is best qualified for the position. Who the committee believes is best qualified for the position. Who hai isme answer? And first one is the right answer. Okay. What is the doctor who specializes in the diseases of eye called? Ophthalmologist. Okay, ophthalmologist is the person who is an eye specialist. Optician वो होता है जो चश्मा बनाने का काम करता है, ठीक है? Identify the nearest similar meaning to the given idiomatic phrase. Okay, idiomatic है ये word. Okay. Now the phrase is a white elephant. Okay, so the term white elephant means something which is very expensive but uska use बहुत कम होता है. Okay, something which is costly, which comes for a great cost but it is not very useful. So costly but useless thing is the nearest similar meaning. Okay. Question number 6. Arrange the following word alphabetically as they arrange in dictionary. Now, this is one of the easiest questions I have seen so far. So, this is Z-E-A, zealot, zealous. So, zealot will be your first word. Okay. Because O के बाद यहाँ पे U आ रहा है, right? So, T-U-V. So, we will mark T first, zealot. Then it will be zealous. Then it will be zenith because e के बाद n आ रहा है and then it will be zeugma. Okay, so the order is C, D, A, B. The options are not given, I think, but the order is C, D, A, B. Okay, moving on. This is a passage. All right. So now question number 7, 8, and 9 are from the passages. So the question, just a second, Okay. In mathematics, the ancient India made some epoch-making discoveries, notably that of zero sign, of the decimal place value system, of the use of minus sign, and of the use in algebra of letters of the alphabets to denote unknown quantities. It is difficult to date these as there was always a big time lag between the discovery were laid in the earliest period. 10 formed the basis of enumeration in India. Even at the time of the Rig Veda, the time and number sense of the ancient Indians were extraordinary. They had a long series of number names for very high numerals. The Greeks, Romans, Persians, Arabs had apparently no terminologies for denomination above the thousand or at most the myriad 10,000. In India, there were 18 specific denomination and there are even longer lists. Okay. So this passage is about how India has contributed to mathematics, giving zero, giving decimal, giving minus sign, having number system, algebra of letters for denoting unknown quantities, etc. Okay, so let's just switch to the questions. Wait a minute. Yeah. First question is, why is it not possible to date the significant discoveries? क्यों possible नहीं है? Because there was a big time lag between discovery and its practical application, but it is clear that the beginning of the arithmetic, algebra and geometry were laid in the earliest period. यहाँ पे इसका आंसर है. It is difficult to date those as there was a big time lag between the discovery were laid down in the earliest period. Okay, so the C option is the right option. Question number 8, epoch making is important decisions. Epoch making is making decisions which are important. Important and impactful decisions. Okay, D is the right answer. What does enumeration means? Enumeration means होता है list करना, ठीक है? So ability to make a list is known as enumeration. Okay. Going on ahead. Parts of the given sentences have been jumbled up. You are required to rearrange these parts, which are labeled A, B, C, and D, to produce the correct sentences. The fact that the man is ignorant of his own self must not be allowed to cloud the other fact that man has reached the moon. Okay. The fact that man has reached the moon must not be allowed to cloud the other fact that man is ignorant of his own self. Okay, so we will see whether we have D, B, C, A in the option. We do have it. Okay, the fact that man is ignorant of his own self, A, must not be allowed to cloud the fact that man has reached the moon. Okay, now this is not really, making sense. If I go by the sentence that the fact that man is ignorant of his own self must not be allowed to cloud the other fact that man has reached the moon. यहाँ पे हम basically ये बताना चाह रहे हैं कि we have this fact कि इंसान चांद पे पहुंच चुका है, but that does not deny the fact that man does not know what he can do. Okay. So a man that has reached the moon, a fact should not allow to cloud the other fact that the other side is man is also ignorant of his own self. Okay, so C is the most appropriate answer. Now identify the nearest similar meaning to the given idiomatic phrase. The meaning is to have a roving eye. Okay, there are 4 options to be extra careful. To have a, just give me a second, okay? Yes. So the meaning to have a roving eye means that, you are interested in people who are not your partner. Okay. So to have a roving eye means to be flirtatious. Okay. To talk to people in a flirting manner with people who are not your partners. Right. All right. Let's move to the next question. Another question is identify the 2 words that are closest to the meaning of the given word in the question below. Okay, the word is scion. Scion means, yes, scion means, स्कायन का एक्चुअल मीनिंग होता है कि जब प्लांट में से एक हम कहते हैं ना, अ बर्ड कम्स आउट, एक टहनी निकलती है, उसको हम स्कायन बोलते हैं। ओके, सो बेसिकली डिसेंडेंट, क्योंकि ये प्लांट है, अगर इसमें से एक टहनी निकल रही है या इसमें से एक ट्विग निकल रहा है, तो ये इसके प्लांट में से ग्रो कर रहा है ना। सो बेसिकली somebody which is growing out of the existing thing, so that is descendant or heir. So A and C only. Fourth is the right answer. Next, question number 13. Choose the correct word that defines the quality referred to in the question. A prurient adolescent. Okay. So हमें basically ये बताना है कि ये जो quality लिखी गई है, ठीक है, prurient adolescent का meaning क्या है? Okay. Prurient is somebody, who is, um, who is invested or involved in having in having knowledge of sexual activities and knowing about how the matters sexual matters of other people are going on, so it is related to basically sexual interest. So B is the right answer. Prurient word is related to basically somebody who does have sexual interest, does have quest to know how these kind of affairs are going on. So it is B. Cardiography is related to heartbeat. This is heartbeats. ठीक है, हम ईसीजी सुनते हैं ना, इलेक्ट्रोकार्डियोग्राफी। इलेक्ट्रोकार्डियोग्राफी, it basically monitors what your heartbeats are, how your heartbeats are functioning. Okay, so B, heartbeats. Question number 15. Arrange the following words alphabetically as they appear in the dictionary. Again, we have a dictionary based question. So this is SEP, SEP, SEN. Of course, C will come first, Sentinel. Then we will have Sepia, Separatist, and Sepoy. So SEP तीनों में कॉमन है, उसके बाद आ रहा है A, C, B से हमारे पास D ऑप्शन ही है, C, B, A and D. This is the easiest question I have found, and it is, most scoring. All right. Now let's go to the next question. There are manias. So plutomania, ablutomania, bibliomania, and dromomania. Okay, now bibliomania is nothing but mania for books. So C का option है हमारे पास 2. Biblo means, it relates to book. Okay, biblio is book. Now सी का ऑप्शन 2 जो है वो सिर्फ एक ही ऑप्शन में है, राइट? यस, so this is in the B option. So bibliomania is basically, what is the meaning of mania? हम कहते हैं ना, we use the word um, हाइड्रोफोबिया, जिनको पानी से डर लगता है हम हाइड्रोफोबिया बोलते हैं। अगर मैं बोलूं हाइड्रोमैनिया, हाइड्रोमैनिया का मीनिंग होता है व्हेन यू लव समथिंग। ओके, सो बिब्लोमैनिया इज द लव फॉर बुक्स। देन वी हैव सी का ऑप्शन 2, बी इज द राइट आंसर। एक ही चीज से आपको आंसर मिल गया। ओके, now next, moving on, question number 17. Identify the two words which are closest to the meaning of the word purloin. Okay, so purloin basically means that you steal something. Purloiners are somebody who are stealing something. And pilfer also means to steal. Now steal, pilfer, purloin. Now you have three words for the same thing. Okay, so B and C is the correct answer. D. Next question. All right. Herbalist is person who study tropical herbs. हमारे पास C का 2 है। We will see C का 2 किस में है, इसमें है और इसमें है। Okay. Then we will look at another options. We have philologist, we have ichthyology, and we have conchologist. Okay. So if we find the answer to A, okay, if we find the answer to A, we will probably have the right answer. So a philologist is one who studies languages. So A ka fourth, yani ki D is the right answer. Okay. दो ही पॉइंट से हमें पूरा आंसर जो है मिल गया। ओके, Question number 19. Identify the two words that are closest to the meaning of given word in the given question. Okay. So the word is exculpate. Exculpate means कि आप किसी को जब उसके गुनाह से निकाल देते हो, जब आप उसको बोलते हो कि वो इस पर्टिकुलर चीज का गुनहगार नहीं है, आप उसका गुनाह बता देते हो कि द पर्सन हैज नॉट कमिटेड दिस काइंड ऑफ क्राइम। ओके। नाउ इसका मीनिंग होता है exonerate. Exonerate is the nearest word to it. Incriminate नहीं होता, vindicate नहीं होता. Incarcerate, you can say that it is a word closest to incarcerate. Exonerate is the word, A is the right word. Incriminate will not be the word. Incarcerate will not be the word, I'm sorry. Vindicate means, yes, vindicate means to clear somebody of their blame. So A and C is the right answer. A and C are the right answer, not A and D. Okay. Incriminate and incarcerate means that you are making somebody punished for the offense, for the crime they have done. Okay. Question number 20. Jumbled sentences again. A, B, C, D. A game host shot out 10 witty questions that could be used at the airport duty shops. Okay, so we have a game host. यहाँ पे हमारे पास ऑलरेडी सब्जेक्ट प्रेजेंट है, हम नेक्स्ट वर्ब ढूंढेंगे जिस सी में वर्ब है। ओके, सो या तो बी सही है या डी सही है। सो अ गेम होस्ट शॉट आउट 10 witty questions and the winner walked away with and the winner walked away with 10 vouchers worth 200 Singapore dollars that could be used at the airport duty shops. So CBDA is the right answer. B. ठीक है? This is done. I hope you have solved the questions and you are scoring good in the mock test. Please let me know if you want to have any separate discussion on the same. All right. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I hope you are studying and you were able to solve these questions. All right.